Well, now let's check in with 13 First Alert Chief Meteorologist Brian Schofield. Brian, that is a large area of the southeast U.S. affected by this storm. A lot of people in that path.
Yeah, you heard them talking about even if you don't get a direct hit, you get some of the rain or plenty of it and a lot of the wind as well. So here are the stats. Do you a little quick look at Matthew. We showed you Matthew earlier on our Futurecast, but still a Cat 3, 120 mile per hour maximum sustained wind. That's a steady wind within reason at 120 miles per hour. You just don't see that. Imagine that across the valley, and gusts to 150 miles per hour. Still a slow mover, but it looked like it picked up a little more forward speed at 12 miles per hour. It looks like through the Bahamas and of course the Caribbean, but it looks like it's going to stay Cat 3, but Cat 4 by the time it gets to Florida. Look at Daytona Beach, almost in the bullseye there, and up through Jacksonville as well before it takes the next turn. So this is what we're watching closely. It does a very interesting turn to the east, which yesterday computer models were getting a lot of laughs about, but today it looks like a lot of that's holding true, puts it back out in the Atlantic, just kind of sitting and churning about as a Cat 1. That's a very unusual, but it's not impossible, and that's what we're watching for the next few days. We'll see how that all pans out. So locally, we're doing okay, but we do have changes in our own weather. Mandalay Bay Cam looks beautiful. Temperatures look beautiful as well. We told you we got a little reinforcement of some cooler air, so it's not allowing temperatures to get back to normal, and certainly not allowing them to get back into the 90s. That will be the pattern. But we will pick up some wind. Later on tonight, we're with single-digit winds right now. Later on, maybe 13, 14, 16 mile per hour winds, so a little bit of a breeze, only making it maybe feel a little more chilly. And then through late tonight and then through tomorrow, we'll probably keep some of those winds around. Some areas maybe not, but other areas, yes. Notice the directions coming out, north-northeast direction. That's a chillier wind, and so do expect things to stay that way for the upcoming next few days as we just start to keep the temperatures at bay from getting a little out of hand. But they will for the weekend. We've got dry air in the picture, and that's nice to feel. But look at the change that's happening by the weekend early next week. Weekend starts off nice, but then we get a little moisture return, likely by the end of the week. And that could actually throw in a shower. So we have some changes on the way for our own weather. We don't mind that. We keep us a little busy here in the Weather Center. So for Friday, don't see any cloud cover moisture, not really even much through Saturday. It's Sunday we start to see that increase, but more so into Monday. So I'm going to put in the icon for at least a chance for a shower or a thunderstorm. Temperatures do rise. We do see them get closer to 90, but that takes to the weekend to even do so. So 50s turn into 60s, and lower 80s turn into upper 80s, closer to 90. And of course, when it gets cool, you know what we try to do. We try to coat the kids with coats, right? Does that make sense to you? If you have a new or gently used coat in your closet, or if you'd like to purchase one, that's fine too. A lot of people come out with coats they just bought. Go over to Walmart, go over to Target. Tropical Smoothie Cafe will take them. That's our donation location, any of the locations, and we're doing this through the end of October, close October 23rd. We want your help out there, and this is a really big campaign for us. We want to keep these kids warm this year because it's going to get chillier. All right, Carla.
All right, thank you, Brian.